Oh, okay.
All right. Yahoo. Okay. I think we're all good, so we could get started already. So, hello, anyone.
Hello.
Hello. Come on. We're back. We're back with more Final Fantasy over up in here. Yeah. I think we're picking up, and what was it? I guess you saw the last one. I'll just say that we're picking up after our first run-in, first series, batch of episodes or something with the gentlest man of the gentlest land, Hildebrand, and he has risen, and he's seeking revenge now. That he's keen to pick up where he started, being the gentlemanly the Daily Inquirer or something. And I think we basically started one. We started a new case, or his latest case. It didn't seem to have gotten resolved, and basically having to do with let's see. I guess we're checking on the do list just about, and we've essentially attempted to go and pull one over on his latest victim, because he stole his sword, and it's a very important sword, and without his magic, the owner of the sword is due to wither away, leaving nothing more than a mere mortal. And so yeah, we pilfered a fake one, and we just dumped it on him and hope for the best. Well, the actual investigation goes underway, and apparently, perhaps yet, goes underway without us, for all I know. Let's see, over stretch. So that was weird. I wasn't expecting it to just leave like that. I thought we would at least get that sword back. I guess that's not a thing yet. And yeah, and then he made it perfectly clear that this is an ongoing series of some kind, and we're gonna reconvene at some point, I guess. Yeah. And I'm confident enough that the devs wouldn't have left the sort of like red herring. No, it just sort of like strand and not pick it up later. So I'm sure we'll find that sword at some. Anyway.
I don't know. Sometimes MMOs will start building stories, and then they'll forget what they were doing and just drop them.
What, really?
Yep.
You think there's a perfectly good chance that it's like, okay, I meet up with Hildebrand again, and it's just like, oh, we're definitely after that that duelist, that darn duelist. We'll get him forthwith, don't you worry. And then like nobody mentions the dude's sword ever again.
It's been known to happen. I think they put more care in this game than they do in the average MMO, so maybe they'll mostly be okay. But I wouldn't be surprised if there's a page somewhere that chronicles various plot holes and dropped plot lines.
Really? How?
I guess it's possible.
Okay. I mean, I suppose you would definitely have more. Actually, I don't. You definitely have more experience with this sort of thing than I do. But what was it? Do you have like a? I don't know. It's just so many you can't pick an example for me, or it's just a thing. It's so common that I don't know. Or to pick just one. What would be, an example off the top of your head or no? That's weird. Anyway, I don't know. I mean, I guess I could believe it for something so very big, like maybe WoW probably has some loose ends here and there. Any major loose ends that stuck with you in the game later?
Yeah, games that I've played. I remember Aura Kingdom having some plot holes and dropped plot threads and such.
Oh, okay.
I can't remember what they were.
I suppose so. It was just some ancillary things. And, it's just like the usual sort of the big bad who's he died again. He also burned down my village.
Huh.
Oh, it got better or something. Oh, I don't know. As far as Final Fantasy goes, I think there were more things that I would like them to return to, because I think it would be nice. Like all of the in the early game, you were introduced very much to the devastation of the calamity. It wreaked so much havoc. Look at what it did to our town or this village. Oh my gosh, it's horrible. This place is absolutely wrecked. And then it'd be like, oh, but it's, the rebuilding or rebuilding period is now, and we're gonna, it's gonna get better in the future, possibly. But I don't know. It would be cool if there was like an update in the future, like and a return to this place. I don't know, like maybe like it changes instance-wise for me as a future player of a future expansion. Something like, oh, remember this place? It was actually repaired. It's not a pile of rubble anymore. So that would be cool. Where did it go? Not this one. Mostly, yeah. Supply wagon escort. That's the one we already did. 15, and we're actually good. Yeah.
As far as bringing some up for this game, I guess it'll be. I'll give you an example. This person says, the biggest one for me involves the ACN story. In the end, we finally meet the GM, who promises that we will meet again, but we never do. Does that mean anything to you?
Wait, Aura Kingdom?
Oh no, this is for Final Fantasy XIV.
Oh, okay. Okay. I don't know. They're really gutsy for you to go for. Yeah.
No, this is supposed to be plot holes and abandoned threads.
Could it be like for the base
game? I don't know. That's why.
For the base
that's what I'm trying to get across. That the problem with trying to look up stuff as far as plot holes and drop threads, like this thread is supposed to be.
Oh well, I guess I would have appreciated you keeping it vague.
Well, I guess that's as vague as I could make it.
There was a promise of a meeting, a reunion in the future that hasn't happened.
When I see GM, I'm thinking one of the general moderators or something. So there's somebody who was a moderator of the game, creating his own quest. Exactly. So the C said doesn't make any sense. So that's why I'm trying to get at that. Sure, we could find a list of these plot holes and such.
Oh.
But for a lot of times, like if they use acronyms, you might not necessarily understand what they're talking about.
Oh. Well, every question I ever put your way was typically for games aside from this.
Oh.
Perhaps one that you've yourself experienced or maybe heard of, or other games. But you went straight to this one.
Yes. Oh. Because this was the one where I was interested in seeing. But I could see if Aura Kingdom had them, because I think there was something about how since you're the chosen, but your spirit thing that gives you your superpowers is also supposed to make you turn evil. And then they just kind of forget about that.
Resident Illinois requests military support. Go to area and call Gubu population. Oh, right. I hate those things. I mean, yeah, we'll go ahead and give it a look. Alright. Estimate time, yes. Alright. Fair enough. But alright. Yeah. I'm sick of putting on the training, so I'm putting on this next mission. An actual combat encounter. Against a bunch of goobos. You can never kill enough of them. Well, anyway. Well, because of just some side things right there. Well, like I said, things I would like to see revisited, I suppose aren't terribly. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. I wonder. I guess in all likelihood, we probably would see how the expansions go, because we're in. Yeah, I think we're in Astral right now, like an Astral era. But will it actually get to the point in future expansion in which we, oh no, we're, new calamity has just dropped. Time to go back into Umbral. We're on the back end of history. I don't know. I imagine in all likelihood that's because these eras don't have like a set time to them. Oh right. Anyway, now that that's done, what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go ahead and get on to basically looking at all of my beast guys again, just to make sure that nothing new is underway. And then after I do that, I make sure all these beastman quests are all put away, as I suspect they are, just to be sure. And then I'm gonna go back into well, not Drybond, but basically the what was it? The gold camp again. Yeah, gold bazaar. Yeah. And from there, we'll I guess continue onward, because apparently after the gentleman Hildebrand left onto his same greatest adventure ever, yet he kind of left us with the other reporter lady. She just kind of waited there for us, and apparently she has something else. I couldn't tell you what it is. Given that Hildebrand's basically on his out on his own or whatever for now, I suspect it's probably something else, not tied to this current case of like the duelist or whatever, but rather something else.
Oh, okay.
So at least that's what I feel like it is, but I don't know. It could be related. We'll see for sure after I get through with all this. I think I might have seen the list of all Beastman quests so often, I in all likelihood know what they are from just from memory. Moving the Stain, remember that. Plunder Fire, remember that, and Subscribe. Yeah, I think it's all of them. Right. Yeah, I mean they all sound familiar. Moving the Stain, oh yeah, never do that one. Plunder Fire. And yeah, okay. Yeah, it all looks familiar to me. Okay, let's leave them to it then. Okay, next one. And you go to Hawthorne. Just sort of happened that way that I found less points or teleportation points and whatever. Oh, yeah, Ether Towers in the whole Gridania region, or yeah, no, the Tolford region, than anywhere else. I guess whatever I was directed to this time.
Oh.
Hold on. Yeah. Woo! Yeah. Recently, I went ahead and told File about that one upcoming like Pokemon-like or 3D Pokemon-like. Yeah, creature tamer thing, a Nemo, and I don't know. I suppose at this point she is unsure what to make of it right now, as I suppose a lot of people. Oh.
Yeah, I'm kind of indifferent to it these days as well.
I'd imagine, though. It really comes down to what was it? I guess if they have like an interesting enough gimmick or thing going on, and I guess given to me, well, the design is one thing, sure, yes, but also I don't know. It's all kind of weird, the idea of like transforming into your creature. But I thought, okay, I think that's probably like its big pull. I guess the art style is one thing if it appeals to you, but also the ability to transform into creatures, like its new gimmick. I thought I don't know. Can't say I'm terribly interested. I mean, what was it? When you go from transform into your mons, it makes me more interested in, like, I don't know. Like, if somebody would try to finally say, okay, we're not just going after Pokemon, we're going after its spin-offs. Even Mystery Dungeon, the games in which you play as your mons. So I feel like if this wasn't a creature taming thing, and if it was instead like a full-on like action RPG, but you play as them, and they have their own houses in society, that would be interesting. I can't see anybody doing that though. Wars being as barbs. Yep, I remember all of them. All of them off the top of my head. Okay. Alright. Last one. Yeah. Right. Go to the ports we went over to. This one. There it is. Oh, right, apparently there's a fate nearby. Whatever, man. Alright. But that would be interesting. If there's like a 3D what was it? Copy or something, or RPG in which you play as the mons or whatever. Maybe you go into dungeons, I don't know. I'd be interested in seeing what they do with that, but oh. Yeah. But I suspect this is a service game, so in which case it probably needs to, I don't know, strike a chord with me on a good deal of levels before I commit to anything.
Yeah.
Interested in seeing how. I guess I'm interested in seeing how Wang Yue, whatever, kind of shapes up. That was the urban creature collector, but also Tears of the Kingdom like thing. Like some that guys in China were making. Yeah, I guess we'll see. Let me see. I think with you, yeah, you have all of them. Fire spitting image, the beacon that burns you, nothing sacred. Nah, I'm pretty sure I recognize all of them. Oh, right, and as far as the stuff that I was doing off camera, it's typically more of these. I brought these two up. We're on to the push into 500. Yeah. Will I be able to... I'll be able to do it next time. Imagine we'll... Actually, I probably should focus on one, so I could get it started. I don't know. I guess it could be just a Hagen. Yes. I guess that was typically how it was going. Well, they are the closest. And there's already... Yeah. Probably by next stream or so, I should be able to have the Sahagins ready, so we could go about their next quest. As I'm sure it should be available. Either way, whatever. Alright. Anyway, now that that's all settled, we could carry on with what we for the main thing for this stream. Where are we? I wanted to go to... I guess Drybone is likely closest there. Just a fly over there, I think. Yeah. I guess there were news of this of Ever Neverness, or NTE essentially.
Oh yeah.
And I guess I was of the big three urban gotchas underway. I guess that I'm looking at. All the 3D ones. And I don't know. Reviews of his latest beta test or whatever is kind of middling. I've been hearing of people being quite unimpressed with a good amount of it. From art style or this, it doesn't do enough to differentiate itself style-wise. As well as I heard some people, kind of complaining or about the combat or whatever. It seemed boring or something. as somebody who never actually played these games, then I couldn't tell you exactly what was it exactly what makes sense of their critiques, even if they actually gave solid so or detailed critique or anything. Let's see. Basically, moving over to Golden Bazaar over there. The science of deduction. I guess is from the reporter and not actually from Hildebrand. So I guess we'll see. Anyway, I don't know. What was it? I guess when I heard about them, people complaining about the combat, I was like, it's all very urban and such. I mean, what was it? Then I got the idea in my head. Do you ever think that all these gotchas just keep on resorting to like the bombastic character action combo, character action sort of like combat system because they're supposed to?
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, because this is urban we're talking about, and so you would think, especially with people like comparing it to NTE over to like GTA, you think there would probably be a greater emphasis on, I don't know, or an idea or a thought given to like, hey, you know what, shooting and cover-based shooter things going on.
Yeah.
It's like when people complain about the combat. Then I don't know. Mo. Let's see. There she is, the reporter that was tagging along in the last few sessions. And she seems to be rehearsing, I don't know, some sort of interview or something. Let's see. I guess we returned over here, over at, well, the evening, which is good enough, I think. Indeed. The science of deduction. Ellie wishes to share her latest discoveries with you. Uh-huh. Quite so. Well, alright then. Perchance you are curious about the duelist declared target? It so happens I have identified the weapon in question. Perhaps you are curious about the duelist declared target. I guess it was a very recent target?
Oh.
Like after the kid who basically lost a sword for the old man. I guess it might be like another target.
Maybe.
The weapon. Identified the weapon in question. Okay. The treaty blade is part of an Ishgardian noble's collection. Or was, I should say. The treaty blade. First I'm hearing of it. No, it has not yet been. No, it has not yet been stolen. It has been purchased by an old-on collector, the wife of a wealthy merchant living in Vesper Bay. Suffice it to say, I would be remiss if my duties as a reporter were I not to investigate her. And should the duelist strike whilst I am present, well, I hope I needn't explain what a golden opportunity that would be. Right. Particularly if you had anybody capable of fighting. Somehow I doubt you're capable of fighting. Ingratiating myself to her may prove to be the greatest challenge. I'm told she is a difficult woman to please. I wonder who told you. I wonder who told you that. Anyway, probably her husband. Anyway, fortunately, I am also told that she has a fondness for rare flowers. The sword Tututhi in Camp Drybone cell. You can come along if you like. I'd love to do the work for you. Anyway. Well, that was a rush of information.
Yeah.
I'm not about to go for and take all of it. Apparently. Okay. So I guess if anything, maybe I'm supposed to gather that from gathered from all that the duelist has taken to choreographing or like do you think no wait marking his targets. Yeah, like I guess I suppose if this whole that whole thing with the sharpened charge message to the brain is anything,
Uh-huh.
if you remember that. But anyway, maybe it's like I'm totally go ahead and steal this person's thing or something. I don't know. I guess we'll science deduction. Inspector's log. Oh. Okay, anyway, fine. Anyway, these tales of thieving duelists continue to confound me. Okay, well, this is a first, I feel. But perhaps it is to be expected. I am but recently returned to civilized, undead society. After all, the case of Yellow Moon's missing pure heart was a welcome refresher, to be sure. But my second case was a grim reminder that dubious acts are sometimes necessary to achieve a greater good. Still, I hold out hope that we may yet find Eliezer's sword in the possession of my nefarious nemesis. But how am I to catch him if I know not of the collector's blade he seeks? We may yet find the sword of, my nefarious nemesis. Okay. And now using her skills, the reporter Ellie has managed to identify the sword that the duelist seeks, the treaty blade. A weapon which was recently purchased by an old-time collector. Ellie is eager to investigate the collector, but she is also concerned that her friendly overtures may be rebuffed. A small gift might serve to pave the way. Perhaps a rare flower purchased from Tatusai in Camp Tribal. Oh, okay, so they actually just want me to go back over there. I guess so. Uh-huh. I'm not gonna lie to you. I forgot the point in which we got directed to the blade versus collector guy. Did I miss something? Okay, I think it's basically on the trail to the real sword. Something. Right. It's like that old guy's sword is his treaty blade. Yeah. Yeah, the guy who lost his sword and which we had to replace with a fake one is called the collector's blade now.
Oh.
Okay.
Maybe you could display it in a house you might own at some point.
Right. Oh. Although actually no way, that can't be it. Right? Dang it. Or maybe it's too. Dang it. Nope, I lost it. Oh, whatever. Let's just go back. Okay. Indeed. Because I'm pretty sure he stole the duelist basically stole the real blade from the guy who had lost it from the old man because it was his sword. They went ahead and gave him a fake, essentially. I think something like that. Oh wait a second. Oh wait, there he is. He's over there. There he is. Already found him. There you go. I had a feeling you couldn't resist the pull of a good story. Since you're here, why don't you choose the Elphic Lavender to buy? Elphic Lavender? I guess. Here you are, miss. Thank you for your patronage. Was it for love or money that you killed him? What? Wow! Disconcerted damsel. It was you! Crikey. Professor Fellow. Have you gone mad? That was an Amalta arrow in his back. I don't even know how to shoot a bow. Good gentlemen, come on. Amalta don't shoot fleeing armed merchants. They capture and temper them. Not that you or your victim make for convincing merchants. Right. Because if you're going to misrepresent yourself, put some effort into it. Wear gloves, for God's sake. Or at least don't wave your hands in front of my... The calluses on your fingers betray you are a veteran archer. Doubtless you used your skills to great effect 5 years ago, as did your partner. Oh, so again I ask, was it because he took from you your share, or your sister? Professor Phillips, you don't touch a man's skin. He knew that, and yet he... Damn. Yeah. Damn. I thought he did it for the money. You two. He's all yours. Gee, stupefied sentry. Yes, of course. Thank you for your help, Inspector. Everyone's an inspector now. Oh. At least he's competent. But when did investigating crimes become such a popular profession? It's not his job, you know. He just likes doing it. He belongs to one of Ishgard's high houses. Some say he's a baron. Gee, not at all like that buffoon Hildebrand, don't you think? Wait, what would you think? Did you even meet him? Whatever. Kinda suspicious. How would you know? I try not to think about Hildebrand. Well, I don't know. It's probably pretty hard not to. Actually, you know, because you know that Lulu would probably never forget now. Particularly after what happened. We should get going. Lady Dorilda. Yeah, I will not take kindly to wilted flowers. Okay. Boundaries have changed. Everything you need. Everything you need for a proper burial. Find yourself wanting for art. You'll find it in Camp Drybow. Okay. That's all they got. While in Camp Drybow, you and Ellie observe an Ellison inspector type person extracting a confession from a merchant who murdered his former partner. Ellie is impressed by the man's skills as an investigator, though her mood darkens upon hearing the name of a certain other inspector. Avoid further mention of the gentleman in question and journey to Vesper Bay, where the old Dawn collector, Lady Dorilda, resides. Right. Oh, right, Vesper. Oh, right. Do I still have the... I forgot if I still have the tickets that take me directly there. I could probably check. Oh yeah, I do. Down to my last few. Well, it'll save me time. Yeah, I mean, I might as well use them. Ew. Okay, how many times I have to go over here? Oh well. It would be like the turning of a corner of or an end of an era when I use the last of all those you know, letter things.
Yeah.
I guess we'll see. But yeah. Yeah, especially because I've been, you know, I'm still fascinated by the robust modding scene for that one game, Watchdog. Some would say it's even what was it? It was perhaps even dwarf the GTA mod, at least in terms of focus. Uh, yeah. But anyway, so I've been thinking about the idea of like what was it? Urban set games, like urban sandboxes and such, that has a lot more dynamics and things put into it. What was it? Behaviors and factions, inner workings and such, which is way more than you would get from anything from a lot of urban sandboxes now. It's what was it? Things like the Living City for Watch Dogs 1. It just feels like, I don't know, what was it? I think there were people who were saying that, oh man, they really need to make a remake of Watch Dogs, and I'm thinking like the people who, what was it? You can't honestly expect to, what was it? You can't realistically expect Ubisoft and any age, even in their golden age, whatever that was, to have actually put as much work as Modders. You just can't. They will always be outclassed. Yeah, that's what really got me when people were talking about the closure of the Science of Deduction. So basically, that house over there. Yeah, I guess so. Okay, yeah, it's all in here. People saying like the impending closure of of all the service for Anthem. People were saying that, oh man, they should have EA and BioWare should have given Anthem a chance, and like they were never going to succeed. You're like, oh man, this game, if they just give it a chance, like EA and BioWare. Have you read anything about EA and BioWare in the last decade or so? I guess probably in EA, probably ever, but BioWare for the last decade or so. It's like, you kidding me? Jeez. You are really better off just having indies or whatever, just run with the idea for something else. Give me a break. Ellie, I believe you have something to present Lady Dorilda. Go on then. Oh, right, you went here ahead of me just to say that your assistant or whatever will be here shortly. I get it. Anyway, we'll be here shortly to actually present the thing in question. Magnificent. I didn't say anything, huh? No, I guess not. What as Wilfred said, business with me, adventurer. Oh, right, yeah, that's the guy's head office. Yeah, I wouldn't bother. I think I already did a good while ago. Anyway, Dorilda. I already read this, right? Yeah. Okay. Again, as I told the last 20 who came before, if you have come looking for work, you are too late. And even if I were in need of additional security, I would not deign to hire a common adventurer. Oh, wow. Well, huh. Well, that's interesting. Huh. I forgot. So, what have you been doing all this time? Were you very successful selling real estate under rocks to people?
No, we were selling the rocks.
Well, the one must have obviously fallen over and cracked her wig or something, because apparently she doesn't know who I am. Don't make me point to a statue of me pointing to something else. Now remove yourself from my sight before I have you removed. Let's see, L Silk. Elphic lavender. A fragrant variety of lavender rarely found in arid lowland regions of planet. Right, so. Now, the thing that to the hero is one thing, the thing that to a child is another. Do you really think I could be so easily manipulated? To present the right gift, speak the magic words, and you would earn my respect? Because absolutely, without a doubt, what do you need? Just kidding. Anyway, what is more, a flower's beauty is fleeting. I value beauty that transcends the boundaries of time. Everlasting, enduring, unchanging. Like mine. Now get out. Before I kick you to death. Alright. And I value beauty that transcends boundaries. You know, the real deep stuff. You know, character. You know, the loving love and compassion. Now get out of here, child, before I strangle you to death. While my servants watch. Good stuff. Anyway, forgive us, Lady Delta. I'll kick the boy out right away. We meant no disrespect. We were afraid that you would not heed our warnings otherwise. So it's a threat to you. No, is it? Anyway, a notorious violent thief is plotting to steal the treaty blade. You fools! I shall come to claim the collector's blade. Yes, I read the mithril lie. I know full well of whom you speak, and it is none of your concern. I have a legion of guards at my disposal. Should he try, I will have him seized or worse. And even if by some miracle he should succeed, he will not escape my wrath, for I have retained the services of a certain gentleman. From beyond the grave it is. But you may see for yourself. Like every piece in my collection, he has been chosen with the utmost care. Now look on my peerless inspector, interlopers and despair. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, actually, no, wait. Maybe it's now. Oh yeah, because it could be that, huh? Right, I haven't actually bothered thinking about it. Like, the idea that, what was it? Now, the quest that I've been, as far as the inspector, is actually from the base game. But because all of the other expansions are available to me now, they actually make it available to me right now.
Huh.
Okay. It was him. I think it's probably him. It would kind of have to be, right? It would just be weird if he were to disappear.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. How about my reaction? I'm in this too. Anyway, ships that pass in the night, a signal shown in the darkness. A lady cries out for a gentleman, and a gentleman must needs oblige. Oh wait, I thought you grew a tail. Anyway, I swear to you, here and now, I, Hildebrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire, shall neither slumber nor sleep until the fiend who covets the treaty blade is brought to justice. Alright. Oh. Indeed. Okay. Right. So just to make sure. Okay. Maybe for the other one. Yeah. There's probably another blade or something. Maybe. Good sir, what brings you here? You come in pursuit of the duelist as well? Or perchance, in pursuit of me? Well... this is like one... I think you probably not far behind, I imagine. Interesting, like, I'll show you interlopers. I've hired the most decorated inspector in all the land. And then Ellie's all like, what no, please, no, don't go for love or anything but. And then he just appears right there. I am the inspector with no name. Inspector Hildebrand, at your service. Yeah. Absolutely. Okay, yeah, that actually was supposed to be. It was supposed to be like a, it's a break from that, huh? Okay. Okay, I get it now. Yeah. Dang it! It blindsided me again. I thought it was going to be like a longer wait because it'll present it to me later, but no. I think it's because the expansions are available to me now. I'm able to do this now. Okay. Huh. Whoops. I completely forgot, but I mean, I guess it's all right. It is from the future, so it makes me kind of wary. So, but it's probably fine. I'm likely gonna go ahead and. I guess if I ever come into like another break again, then maybe I'll go ahead and leave it until I do a request. As if I would, Geraldo, if I would spend a single gil on an insufferable incompetent. To be fair, you are not spending a single gil on me. Oi. Ah. Ooh. Yeah. Huh. Chance to investigate such an intriguing case is payment enough. Preemptive declarations of criminal intent are hardly quite. Alright, I'm here too. Anyway, sorry I'm late. Busy solving a murder. Oh, it is. Yeah, Briardian. That's probably not it, but whatever. Briardian. Consulting inspector at your service, my lady. What? Oh. Conniving inspector. Consulting inspector. To you. Rotting flesh and salt people. Hildebrand Manderville and Nashu Makaraka, I presume. Rotting flesh and saltpeter. Right, but from the smell, rotting flesh. Are you saying he still didn't take a shower or something?
Mm-hmm.
Two rank amateurs are playing at a profession of which they know not. Wait a second. What? Now are they trying to go up and explain to me that they're on the lower end of the hierarchy? Oy.
Huh. Maybe.
I mean, I don't know. Not to go there, but Hildebrand. Well, actually, no, wait a second. I guess it comes down to it. If Hildebrand actually gets paid, that actually makes him more of a professional than because you just do it out of boredom. It's like a hobby to you. Oh, and also, there is the hero of Eorzea. How you doing? Anyway, that's pretty funny. Anyway, call me when you finished with these rascals. Never heard of that one before. Just skip so many steps. Oh. Was I supposed to know what the heck that was about anyway? You see, I do not want or need your help. Varian is more than capable of overseeing the transfer. Now get out, all of you. Oh, okay, there it is. At least we got actually get to meet her. But it would be. I thought it could very easily be that she was just there and we never see her again. Anyway, where have you been, Maria? And where is my vase? About that. There was a strange flying thing, and my vase, it dropped in the water. I was so... The vase once belonged to the royal house of Thorn. Do you have any idea how much it was worth? Um, excellent, coral, father? You will go back outside right now and search for my vase. And you are not to return until you find it. Do I make myself clear? Yeah. And you better find it before your father comes home. We'll beat you, we will. Anyway, my lady, pray allow me to go in the girl's stead. It is not safe, for she herself spoke of a ferocious wild beast. Would you? Ooh! Oh. Onward into the contemplation station. With my unmatched investigative skills, I shall swiftly locate and recover the missing vase, thereby earning your respect, at which point you will gladly grant me permission to investigate the thieving duelist. Verily, it is a plan fiendishly clever in its intricacies. You will never suspect a thing. Not when spoken aloud. I guess you didn't say anything. Like, just don't expect me to pay you, okay? Might just be the lighting or something. But honestly, he just looks very tired. Don't you think he looks tired? Anyway, he probably never slept. Anyway, Miss Maria, would you be so kind as to tell me exactly what happened? I picked up the vase in Olda, like Mother said. I knew it anyway, and I was on my way home. I was crossing the bridge, and then a flying thing came. I got scared, so I ran. When I stopped, it was gone. But so was the vase. I think I dropped it in Norfolk's Wells. Wait. I want to go and look, but there are scary-looking things down there. I'm scared to go alone. You are no longer alone, Miss Maria. We shall go together and look for the vase. All 5 of us. Oh. I wonder who's the 5th. Okay. Oh wow, it actually is a statue of a guy pointing. But anyway. All 4 of you. I'm going after Inspector Brady. If the duelist strikes, I mean to be there. But Miss Ellie, how can you ignore the plight of a young girl for the sake of a story? Don't make me point at that statue pointing on there. Because that's my job, you imbecile. Well, we shall not be derelict in our duty to justice. Come, Nashu. We must away. You don't even know what the bloody vase looks like. How many vases are even down there anyway? I'm sure it'll be fine. Besides, the girl knows, and she's going, I think. Maria, dear, listen. If it gets dangerous, or if you feel afraid, you will run to this adventurer for help, understand? Oh, so I'm not coming now? Like I'm just supposed to wait here or something. Guys, it didn't even get verification that I wasn't going with them. Ridiculous. And also, I just find it funny that I just mentioned that one thing because priority and didn't even see that I was there. I mean, yeah, I'm sure, but at the same time, hero of the land, what you can, out, I have forthcoming appointments with very prestigious guests, and will suffer your presence no longer. Yes. Do I have anything for that? Air quotes. I don't know. Loot. I got nothing. Let's give him a thumbs. Oh, alright. Also, parameters have changed. Lady Dorilda is less than enthused with your flowers, and even further annoyed when Inspector Hildebrand and his assistant make a most inopportune appearance. It is then the agent of inquiry's turn to grow flustered when the gentleman from Camp Drybone arrives and is revealed to have been hired by Lady Dorilda. Declaring the consulting inspector a Baradian and her guardsmen can ensure the security of the treaty blade, the collector demands that you all leave. However, there may be another way to earn the approval of Hilda. Maria, her daughter, lost a priceless antique vase in the wilds of Sandland, and is successful. A recovery may serve as sufficient proof of the inspector's investigative skill in your search near Knockasville. Okay. Right. Dang. Yeah, but it did pretty much fool me, because it was positioned in such a way that it looked like that. Honestly, at this point, it really looked like that. Oh, okay, we're gonna pick up or another episode or whatever of Hildebrand's adventures later on, and right now it's just a side thing, tangentially going on. I guess to leave you off, looking forward to the next set, or to the continuation of the series. But no, it turns out it actually was a continuation. Dang. Yeah, because it was just her sitting there alone in the building. So I thought, oh, okay, it might just be something to tide me over later. I thought you guys were going to the well already. I was gonna see you there. Okay. Okay.
Oh.
So it wasn't gonna be. I wasn't gonna wait until the full-on expansion. Actually, no, wait. Originally, back in the day, I wouldn't have waited for the for new expansions. It would just be updates to the post game of the base game. Oh, okay. I guess so. Oh, right. Okay. Okay. So it'll tell me when, or it'll make it clear enough to me that it's going to be, oh, this next part over here is actually part of a new expansion. So, okay. Okay. It's probably going to be, in my mind, it's like 60 or 70 or whatever. Okay. So that makes sense enough. Ooh. Let's see. I already read this, right? Yeah, I did. Okay. Right. Still, as far as like the base game concerned, everybody, this is already after I saved the realm from Imperial incursion and what have you, and also the other stuff I did leading up to that. But it's funny that I don't think it'll ever really be brought up.
No.
Anyway, you could get started. Capital. You have my leave to canvass the scene for clues. Mayhap you may find a witness or two. That was in the wilderness or something. Okay. Finish of. Fine. It's over there. Oh, right, it's over there. Crikey. All them waterways. Alright, fine. How much time to... Oh, wait. Oops, he left. Okay. I think over... Oh no, I forgot. I'm running out of these things. Okay. I'll have to get them okay. I should be fine with this stream at least. Okay, let's go. Woohoo. Okay. Woohoo. Am I able to cut over there? Yeah, I'm able to cut over there. Okay, good. Well, anyway. Alright. Well, I guess we'll see what. Yeah. I wonder how long the old players had to wait until till like updates, like the base game. I don't know. I'm gonna say probably like the better part of a year, which I guess it's a... Actually, wait, depends on what was in the update, yeah. I don't know. Only the veterans could be able to tell me. I mean, like the, veterans of veterans.
Yeah.
Those. Whew. Okay. Oh, just taking a break, are we? Taking a break with your oversized chocobo.
I mean, there's no reason why they shouldn't sell you a full-sized one, even if it runs just as fast as a full-sized one.
I know, like... This one, I guess I get enough... Actually, no, probably originally, like, I jumped so high. I guess. I mean, I could all manage that. Actually, although, should I assume that anybody could jump as high as I can? Probably not, I guess. I don't know. Actually, I don't even know. Is this like the biggest of the big, or is this like the... Dang it. Yeah, I don't know. It could be for mid-size, but it could also be for Rogatins, like very big people. Might be very big people. Oh well, anyway. We'll just... I don't know. Anyway, let's see. Resting merchants. That girl, that girl would run by earlier? I seen her. Had something in her hands, but dropped it while crossing the bridge. It didn't get a good look, but I reckon it don't matter any road. Whatever it was, it's long gone by now. I mean, I said it was a vase, eh? Oh, you say it was a vase, eh? I hope it wasn't valuable, because it's been swept far downstream by now. I guess. She says that she was attacked or something by something, but apparently this guy didn't see it. It didn't see it. Kinda hard to believe. Well, alright. It's a very curious thing. Do I have to think? Oh, there it is. There. Right, Joe. I guess so. Yeah. Yeah, I'll take these guys, right? Yeah. Just improve if the inspectors investigate. Alright, Joe. Alright, well, let's go ahead and get a move on. Alright. Just away. Oh, right, it's on there. Eh. Kemin, Lemon, whatever. Did I actually go to this place before? No, I did. It's like the basis. So what's the base of this bridge? I forgot if I was able to go up here. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it just takes you up. If you want to go to the skill place. Yeah, yeah. Sure. Alright then. 7. Whatever. A vase, well, anything that falls in the water is like to be swept downstream fairly quickly. Does this have anything to do with that queer winged beast I saw earlier? No? Never mind then. Okay, at least this guy might have seen something. If you're looking for something that fell from the bridge, you should consider searching downstream. Oh, right. I wonder how the waters look. Well, she could probably look there above. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. The water's like this. I mean, probably the most dangerous part, you know, the most poignant part of waterways like this is that they're not all that deep. So in which case, judging it by its outward appearance, they say like, nope, way too shallow, everything's gonna break. It's doomed. Shattering to bits. But in story, it's probably way deeper than. Yeah. It's always a curious thing why they did that. Because there are like you could swim. There are like swimming animations.
Yeah.
So really, I don't think there's really anything stopping them from making waterways like this and what have you way deeper. Although then again, they'd probably have to change the whole. Might just be too annoying. Alright, let's get a move on. Okay. Follow the waterway. Yeah. There he is. A flamboyant oaf. Hildebrand, is that you? No, I vaguely remember this guy. Still, that's really what I would refer to him as. I don't know. Also, he has a green chicken. But I can't really explain that. Yeah. Actually, you know what? This is like really deep for the shallow walkable water. Neat. Maybe one of the deepest water bodies I've ever seen. Anyway, maybe I'll go and talk to him from the side here. So I'm going to approx upon that thieving demon. He shall rue the day he crossed paths with me. Huh? A vase. Actually, it's a demon bridge behind you. Anyway, a vase. I know not of what you. Curses the infernal refuse underfoot. Every point is a dagger. Maybe you should leave the water. There was something in the water at the man's feet. Oh. Parameters change. Oh, okay, yeah. The investigation leads you to a large, flamboyantly dressed man. Huh. That's strange. This is just one of the 3 points, and all 3 points were available. I just found myself following the way I was supposed to, apparently. From back to northeast of here. And then just found myself going westward till I found this guy at the end. But I could just as easily have started with him, Whatever. Your investigation leads to a large, flamboyantly dressed man. At his feet lies something man-made. Perhaps it warrants a closer look. Yes, sure. I mean, flamboyant and oaf are I don't know. I mean, he could just as easily be like a boss in Sekiro or something. Like what was it? And flamboyantly dressed. I don't know. I feel like he could just as easily been from the east. You know from the eastern regions. But yeah, I guess it doesn't mention any of that. Curious object. Well, sure. Check. My whole body and my whole face into it. Oh. Okay. Drive by the treasured base of Lady Dorilda over. Oh. Oh dear. Oh wait, it got busted to bits. Actually, is it in one piece? Not sure.
Huh.
Does this belong to you, child? Forgive me, I was so engrossed in my search that I did not notice. Your search for what, pray tell? The demon bird that absconded with my weapon. I set it down for but a moment, only to see it next to the talons of that accursed creature. I gave chase, following it to these waters, and in my haste I must have stepped upon your face. Oh, okay, so it is broken. Right? Or something. Don't fret, Maria. I know it looks bad, but I'm sure Inspector Hildebrand will think of something. I mean, ultimately, do we really have to be, do you really have to be, like, waist to upper chest deep in this river? Anyway. I'm sure there's somebody who could repair it, right? That's a thing.
Yeah.
I feel. I mean, normally I'd say it isn't that big of a deal, but seeing your mother, I'm pretty sure you're cooked. So we should probably think of something. But I already have my faithful assistant. Hearken to me now, for as the rising sun doth dispel the dark, so shall my solution resolve our dilemma. But first, we must gather as many fragments of the vase as we can find. Oi. Either Maria is very, very cool under pressure, or she's already gone into resolution and he's beginning to disassemble. Or maybe a touch of both. I don't know. I take it Ophi over here isn't gonna help. How could I have been so careless? I'm not entirely sure what he's referring to exactly. Let's see. Why does this feel so familiar? Oh right. Oh yeah. Now I'm disassociated. Let's see. Oh yeah, and you two say nothing, right? Nope. They say nothing. Fine, whatever. Oh wait, the parameters have changed. Alas, the vase is no more, having been crushed beneath the heel of a flamboyant oaf. However, Inspector Hildebrand appears to have a plan. First, you must gather the muddy potsherd. Haven't seen that one in a long time. I'm dunking my whole self into it. Which I wonder I'm not being swept away. Nope, he never acknowledged the bird. That's the bird.
Huh.
That is absolutely the bird he's talking about. Gotcha. Oi. And over here. For precious potsherd. Okay. I did that. An refreshing change of pace. The potsherds you pulled from the water were in fact the ones you sought. Present them to Inspector Hildebrand. Quite so. And you know, still say the same thing. Alright, he seems already done with this. Come to present your findings, have you? Splendid. Let's have a look. Precious potsherd. All the Sultan's chocobos and all the Sultan's men couldn't put this vase back together again. For sure. Man, it sounded like the quest narrator guy already gave up. Well done, my friend. This should be more than sufficient for our needs. Besides, there has to be, I don't know, isn't there something for the lengths of like magical-esque repair? Alchemy? I don't know. He has performed miracles with far less after all. Right, show. Science of deduction. Yeah. It's over. Oh. Good show. What do you say? What manner of solution could he have? The vase looks to be beyond all hope to me. Oh, okay. I wasn't sure what he was talking about. For a second, maybe he's invested in what's going on around him after all. And you're already done searching? She's not. Well, okay then. I'm sure something will happen. Don't we have something akin to glue? I feel like we probably do. Or something. Oh boy. The hammer. I get mandible dance. Okay. Sure. A shattered antique vase will not deter Inspector Hildebrand from... Indeed. Sure. There is but one person in all Earth capable of reconstructing the vase. A man whose skill with a hammer has brought to rival goldsmiths low. So breathtaking are his works, so fearsome his competitive spirit. So high his price tag. This man is no mere goldsmith. You speak of him as one of a great warrior. Once a notorious gang of thieves perpetrated a series of robberies in the top, targeting establishments which sold luxury goods. The one such shop was owned by the humble lapidary of whom I speak. His was the last shop the thieves struck. For the following morning they were found beaten, bound, and gagged in the gold court. The brass blades never learned who was responsible. The only information they had was the testimony of a thief, who kept muttering the words, "The hammer! The hammer!" He sounds dangerous. This crazy hammered man will kill us all. Aye, that he does. And I do so enjoy the company of dangerous. Indeed. Well, dude. Where are my manners? I have yet to properly introduce myself. I am Gilgamesh, and that is my companion Enkidu. Oh, okay. Okay, so are you sure? I don't know. Well, not really. It has been many moons since I last saw her. So, to ease the burden of loneliness, I tamed a rooster and painted it green. Okay, he was probably talking about a chocobo.
Huh. It's weird they have chocobos and regular chickens.
Yeah. I guess. I suppose in like a lot of Final Fantasy games, chocobos basically fill both roles essentially. Mounted cavalry like horses and chicken. Although then again, that would imply that we eaten used chickens. No, eaten used chocobos. So maybe this is an attempt to probably assuage that kind of like, oh no, they ain't for eating, they're for loving. We have chickens to eat in all stages of life. For that, maybe that's it. No. Also, I never played Elden Ring, but I saw enough of Elden Ring to be reminded of it. Everybody who played Elden Ring probably knows. But anyway, yeah. In any case, you mean to search for this goldsmith? Yes. If so, it would be my pleasure to help. The pleasure is all mine, Gilligan. I, Hildebrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire, bid you welcome. If it is that hard for you to remember, I give you leave to call me Gil. Excellent suggestion, Greg. Playful monikers are as effective means of building camaraderie. Now call me Hildy. Now then, from what I know of the goldsmith's propensity to procure his materials himself, I have deduced that he is most likely to be found in the vicinity of Blue Fog in northern Finland. It is there we shall begin our search. Right, because hiring actual miners or whatever is, I don't know, a step too far. Whatever. Right, the preview from last session, like, I don't know, someone gave me the hint that Gilligan over there was probably very, well, if not the actual duelist, then somebody very close. Although then again, if he was a duelist, then you'd think people actually would have mentioned this. Like, the guy was huge. Something, I don't know. Anyway. That's how I expected this to go. Also, it's a hammer. According to Inspector Hildebrand, the vase could be reconstructed with the aid of a certain master goldsmith. A man as fearsome as he is skilled, capable of wielding his hammer as both a tool of creation and destruction. The goldsmith is like to be found in Blue Fog, where he often goes to gather his materials. With the aid of your comrades, including the newly recruited Gilgamesh and his loyal companion in Kidu, begin your search there. Right, so. Okay then. Camp Blue Fog. Yes. Alright. Yeah. I don't know. The dream of I don't know. I feel like the dream of all these urban-based games or anything should really be to make it a bit more deeper. I mean, or even just in little touches. The idea of like having all of your party members and comrades actually hop into your car at different points, and you just kind of drive them about, or you order them to chauffeur you around. Like, I feel like things like that really go along. Let's see. Yes. We're all over there. We need to find this goldsmith guy. He's probably in here, right? Oh, he's a bit over there. Well, alright then. Hold on a sec. Things have happened. Ooh. What's going on here? Goblin carcass. Don't say. A goblin became a zombie? Would that make it a zombie? Or a zombie? Asking the asking the hard question. Armchair pet. I could probably pet. It's okay, fish. Oh, right. And also maybe, I don't know. Let's give him his last rights, but no, it probably doesn't make sense. Let's see. Let's take a look. And she doesn't say anything. Just to make sure nobody else is around here. I wasn't. Okay, no. I guess maybe he went ahead. Something. Alright, let's see. What? Let's examine the body. I guess. The Dublin's wounds indicate that it was felled with a hammer. A trail of bloody footprints lead to the north. I guess. Oh, it has weird colored blood though. I don't think it's been dead long. Or maybe whoever did it is still around. Maybe. Okay, you two wait here and poke it with a stick for a bit. I'll go on ahead. What? Oh, so for the long to actually attack me. Oh, that's new. Wait. Good show. And another one. This goldsmith is not to be trifled with. Indeed. What did he have to eat to get so big? Oh, crazy. Wait, there it is. Gotcha. Okay. Deadly pat the basilisk card. Anyway. The basilisk's wounds indicate that it was felled with a hammer. Trail of bloody footprints leads to the north. A single blow to the head. Resolute. You go and cook that for dinner, I guess. Go on ahead. It'd be funny if we just then we just go ahead and find who was it? We find Hildebrand just kind of laying there in the middle of the road, and then we go to investigate. We find that he's sleeping.
Just kind of hanging out.
Bloody footprints lead off from him. Okay. Wait, are they after me? Oh yeah, they're after me. Okay. Oh, wait, cut that. Okay, no, he found another one. Let's see. His handiwork is unmistakable. The corpse is still quite warm. For sure. And again, this is... Well, let's just read parameters. Right? Yeah, I'm caught up here. Oh, whoops. Okay, it looks like it was updated every time. Let's see. Oh yeah. Find Nashu poking a dead goblin, which was likely slain by the goldsmith given his wounds. Trail of bloody footprints leads to the north. And then this one. trail leads you to a dead basilisk, which Gilgamesh observes was slain with a single blow to the head. Fresh tracks lead to Genoa, and God only knows what else. Okay. Alright. His handiwork is unmistakable. The corpse is quite warm. Alright. Well done. Okay, yeah. I don't know why it keeps on doing that. Let's see. Oh, there it is. Yeah. Alright, let's go and see what's what. Goblin, the basilisk, this Ahriman, all were slain with a hammer, as was that beast over yonder, unless I am mistaken. Oi. Oh, right, that's it. How could I have missed that thing? That chimera must be his latest prize, which means he must still be around. Perhaps he is watching us at this very moment, attempting to ascertain our intention. He was ever a cautious man when on the hunt. Alas, it comes to this. Though every fiber of my being cries out in rebellion, I must break my oath and do the unspeakable. Give up? Well, what must you do that is so terrible? I must dance. Oh. Oh, right. It's a special dance of his people, no doubt. Mentor man, doing only what a Mentor can. From the peaks of Corsas to Thanalan, Mentor man. Okay. Okay. I thought I was gonna go into like a Spider-Man kind of thing for a bit there. But only as far as like the second disc goes. I see. I cannot avert my eyes. Quick, somebody stab me to death. That is the dance of House Mandeville, passed down from father to son. Were I to perform it within sight of our quarry, he would not be able to resist revealing himself. Alas, I neglected to properly stretch my legs beforehand. My good man, I see no other solution. You must dance in my stead. Though it be a gross, nay, unconscionable violation of my family's traditions, I must bequeath to you the Mandeville. Oh. Okay. Well, that was one way to go for introduce that he was part of House Mandeville. I suppose. At least I don't think he would lie about that.
Huh.
That's it. Well, that explains where that comes from. Sure. That was... You have learned the emote Mandeville dance. Maybe it's in the dance section. Okay. Are we? We're at 11, right? Well, the cork is still there. Well, let me go over and see that one over there. That's the behemoth, right? Did I ever fight the behemoth yet? I'm not sure if I did. I don't think I did. Or maybe I did. Dang it, I can't remember. But the behemoth thing was like a big old mate. No, actually, no, wait, not the behemoth. He said chimera. Right, the chimera. Actually, you know what? That I think I did see. Now that I'm thinking it. Yeah. Oh, that is weird. They would actually still be dead and yet still have its glowing eye. I guess it really can't help that. Actually, it has glowing eyes of all of its heads. All together with sticking on face. Oh, actually, no, that's the hammer. Right, yeah. He jammed up. Actually, they all got hammers lodged into their faces. He did it for every head. Wait a minute. But they're not paying attention. They're like, yeah, there's actual hammers and chunks jammed into. Yep, they are. They all got hammers jammed into them. Okay, the ones that we already passed, are they still already there? Are they still there? You go ahead and check. I probably have seen them by now. Maybe. Yeah, I'm looking. Yeah, I think they're not there. Okay, yeah. Dang it. Oh well. But anyway, they likely would have just said the same thing. I wasn't entirely paying attention. It's all very dark around. But yeah, they all got, dainty little hammers jammed into their heads.
Huh.
Well, I wasn't quite expecting that. You really needed to triple tap essentially that chimera. Just go over and ask about. Are you really going to do the mandible? Ooh, I can't wait. I suppose. It feels like it'd be a violation, considering I'm not of mandible blood. And yet I would still be expected to do the dance. What a manner of man can be summoned only through dance? A very, very silly man. Well, fine. I'll have to go behind that rock over there and practice. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look. Out. Probably, yeah, it's in the dance section. Repeating adjustable or other special motions. The mandible. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh. Dang, I feel like I've seen it before. I mean before recently. I don't really know why. Actually, it might be a combination of various other dances, right? Yeah. Oh, okay. You know what? Because it kind of reminds me of, like... No. Does it remind me of a little bit like Daruda from Oot? A little bit. Kind of. I guess it's probably like two varying motions, but maybe... Almost like this one.
Huh.
Nah, I'm probably thinking something. But now that I think about that, it would be cool. And I'm thinking about it, not too many Zelda games in which you actually do dances too, yeah. Dancing was more like a other characters thing, I guess. Alright, let's go ahead and get a move on then. Okay, a mandible man. Oh wait, I forgot. He could also yet be from mandible. Oh right, I forgot. I guess that's yeah. I guess suppose that's like possible. I don't know why he's naked though, but whatever. Anyway, the time. Or maybe he's come back from. Anyway, the time has come for you to do what only a mandible can. Oh right, I guess I'm honorary mandible now. Yeah, we still have time, so I was about to get going. We are as siblings now, my constant comrade, for I have shared with you the secrets of House Mandible. Oh wow, you didn't even share that with Nashu, even though she's been with you for longer. Although then again, between the two of us, I might have been the only one to have had to massage you. So, I suppose, in a sense, I know you better than she does. More than anyone would want. Now you must use that knowledge to go to the fallen chimera and dance like only a mandeville can. Only summit through dance. So, when did the mandeville? Oh, I can't wait. And you, okay. I shall maintain my distance for now. But fear not, should aught go awry, I will fly to your side at once. Okay. Yeah, sure. But pickaxed all of them through the brain. Alright, let's go ahead and read this. Mandeville Man. Having shared with you the secrets of House Mandeville, Inspector Hildebrand now asks that you do what he cannot. Stand before the fallen chimera and dance as only a Mandeville can. I guess so. You'd imagine that there is a reason, an ulterior reason why he can't do it. Oh. Decent chance. I don't know. Is it that it didn't work the first time? Maybe. Or it could be another reason. Be another reason that I won't quite like. Okay. Oh. Summon the goldsmith. Well, yeah, thanks. This isn't about me. Well, I could just wait there. They're not actually directing me to do the Mandeville dance. Oh, right. The Mandeville dance is like a continuous dance that never ends, I think, right? Right, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, then I suppose I guess I wait, apparently. I guess. Well. Wait. Oh, okay. The emotions must be completely perfect, without a hint of fear or hesitation. You must do this dance peacefully, or he will kill you.
Huh.
Fancy yourself a Mandeville man. You would do what only a Mandeville can. Then lift your legs and put up your hands. Be a Mandeville man. You. He comes. Oh. Oh. Are you Mandeville or Mandevillian? Oh, you have not to fear from me. Not at all. The only accounts I came to settle were with the Chimera. Oh. But you were not drawn here by some coincidence, were you? No, you came to search for me. Godbread. Why else, why else would you gyrate your hips in such a gentlemanly fashion, if not that? Wait, I know you. He of strong yet tender fingers. Wait, did I massage you before? No. But more importantly, how in the hell did you learn the maneuver? If I did not teach you, then who? Ooh, someone still hasn't painted my chicken coop. He'll be back. By the grace of Thal. What sorcery is this? He yet lives. You must retreat into your own. Oh, wait, okay. Huh. Maybe he yet to. Maybe he. Oops, sorry. He yet to ran a long time ago, but he was too curious to see what happened that he just stuck around. Maybe he didn't actually think it would work.
This cutscene just has me remembering that recent WoW cutscene that came out.
Oh wow. Hildebrand, Hildebrand,
Yeah,
maximum
so
magic
much
will-
feeling in this one.
Yeah. Mantervillian Smash! Oh! Right, you. 10 years, Hildebrand. 10 years since you left home. And 5 since I learned of your trip to Dalamud. How long were you planning to allow your mother and father to suffer under the illusion that their beloved son was dead? Son, you are Hildy's father? Whoa, man. Hold up. God birds a goldsmith, a mandible man. The smithing as only a mandible can. Oil him up and give him a tan, fit for a mandible man. Oh, You have to get up before you can dance. Oh, he's in tatters again. Anyway, please, father, cease your undulations at once. There are more pressing matters at hand. Wait, did I say you could stop being grounded, son? The antique vase must be made whole once more, for the sake of Miss Maria. Do not worry, little one. I deal with worse cases before my morning bowl. Thanks for sharing. I just saw the whole thing and I still can't believe it. Hold your applause until the end. Fireko, guide my hammer. Look how it sparkles in the twilight. It radiates elegance. Would you all not agree that it is a work of art? It's actually worth even more now than before. You've completely destroyed a priceless antique's historical value.
Huh.
I know. I added... I've made it cross over into a new history. It has even it has newer historical value now. Nonsense. I've taken a dull, unremarkable vase and transformed it into something far superior. I hope you were paying attention, Hildy. Yes, I heard that too. How long has it been since you last held a hammer? Father, that is not my path. I'm an agent of inquiry, an inspector. It is my duty to help those in need. Miss Maria is one such person. There are others too, innocent people whose weapons were callously ripped from their hands by a thieving duelist. I thought you had put away childish dreams. No matter, you will understand in time. No, I will not. I am an inspector, father. I can be naught else. You will inspect these hands, son. Mr. Godbird, sir. I don't think my mother is going to like what you did. She probably won't let Mr. Hildebrand help with the investigation. We cannot say for certain, can we? Mayhap she will take a liking to this reimagining. Let's see. You spoke of a thieving duelist, did you not? It so happens that I am something of a duelist myself. Were we to cross paths with this fellow, I would welcome the opportunity to pit my skills against his. And Kidu as well, I should think. I see you too possess a strong sense of justice. Full glad I am to have met you, Greg. Now, let us return to Vesper Bay and see how our base is received. Vesper Bay, you say? What a coincidence. I shall be traveling there on business once I have finished gathering materials. Oh, I think I might have seen the demon bird which took my weapon. Go on without me. I shall follow Anon, wherever he may lead me. Oh, Anon, I've never seen anybody so handsome and or beautiful. What's going on here? Oh wait, right nearby. Ooh, okay. I probably gave an actual voice to Godbird at some point before, but I forgot what that was. That's how it'd be like. A half naked. What do you mean half naked? He's easily 3/4 naked, if not more. Anyway, half naked Highlander answers your summons and announces himself as Godbird the Goldsmith. As he ponders how you came to learn the mandible, he and Hildebrand lock eyes momentarily, causing the inspector to inexplicably flee the scene. All is explained after Godbird catches up to Hildebrand, though as the goldsmith proceeds to berate his son in front of all present. Oh, hold on. Yeah. Brushing aside his father's legitimate complaints, Hildebrand convinces Godbird to reconstruct the shattered vase. Though the results are less than ideal, perhaps Lady Dorilda will be satisfied. Let's see. Return to Vesper Bay so that Maria can present the vase to her. Alright. Well, worst comes to worst, I'm sure Godbird would probably be willing to adopt her. Oh, okay. Anyway, let's go over there then. Oh, right, I have to keep things. We get to come down to this. Come on, let's do it. Oh. How did that happen? Oh well, anyway. Let's just go ahead and leave that. It's weird, like, wait, there were two things that... Oh wait, they're here now. Actually, the inspector guy. Ordering some guards around. I guess it's probably just for as security detail. Let's see. Yeah, nothing else. I guess we'll see what's going on here. Ooh, okay. Go back, talk to a lot of them. Perhaps Miss Maria should be the one to present the vase. Maybe? Nobody else says anything? No, I guess not. Okay. I'm sure she won't kick us out again. Yeah. Nobody else is saying anything. So I think we're good. Okay, good. I hope she likes it. Alright, reconstructed vase. If every component of an object were to be replaced, would the resulting object be fundamentally considered the same? Philosophers are unsure. Godbert does not care. Is it possible we could make up a story about it finding its way into some sort of like enchantment magic or fundamentally changing its shape or something? Mother, I brought you the vase. I already placed it on the table behind you. By the gods, have you all no shame? How dare you make my daughter complicit in your chicanery? I don't know where you found this gaudy trash, but it bears no resemblance whatsoever to the vase I purchased. Now see here, Lady Derelta, not only did you send Marie to fetch your priceless vase alone, placing her in considerable danger should bandits or wild beasts attack, which they did, but hey, they didn't attack her. Besides, they were all hammered to death. Gaudy trash. Oh, right. The Lord Mandeville, sir. I did not realize you had arrived. Oh, yeah. Forgot he didn't wear pants. Anyway, though I know nothing, I know it is nothing compared to the lavish accommodations an esteemed gentleman such as yourself must enjoy, I pray my humble abode meet with your satisfaction. Oh, does it, my lady? It does indeed. Especially that exquisite vase over yonder. Although I gather from your previous comments that you do not like my reconstruction. Your reconstruction? Oh, no, I don't like it. I love it. I would go so far as to call it the new centerpiece of my Thorn Dynasty collection. Oh, what a relief. I would have been most distressed had you said otherwise. We Mandevilles do so take pride in our work and ever strive for professional perfection. But why am I repeating what my son Hildebrand doubtless told you when he offered to investigate the duelist threats? Enough expository banter, I say. I cannot recall if your son used those priceless words, but I do remember thinking that his help would be most welcome. You will be helping us, Inspector Hildebrand. What? Wait a minute. Your father is Lord Godbert Mandeville, the man who took Elion Quiveron's seat on the Syndicate? It appears there have been a great many developments over the past 10 years, of which I was completely unaware. In any case, we must redirect our energies toward the investigation of the thieving duelist. Our first order of business will be to review all the facts with consenting Inspector Brandon. Or Brandon. Yeah. I keep on getting his name. Anyway. Also, he got his name right. Am I to get that correctly? Huh. Okay. I think if there would be any name in which he would likely, I don't know, not bother with it, not bother remembering, it probably would be that one. Okay. I guess. Right. We shall talk to a lot of them. Come, we have a thief to catch. Let us seek our Inspector Bradian at once. Say nothing. You also say nothing. Also, you don't say nothing. Oh, I guess you do. I think she likes it. Indeed. And but apparently he's cool with me being taught the magical dance.
Huh.
I guess so. I hope I did not speak over much earlier. My wife would describe it as a proclivity to pontificate, but I prefer to think of it as an earnest desire to establish rapport with my fellow man. Oh, right. Actually, mostly because he kind of reminds me of Colonel Sanders. I probably just imagined myself giving him that voice. I hope I did not speak over much earlier. My wife would describe it as a proclivity to pontificate. I prefer to think of it as an earnest desire to establish rapport with my fellow man. I think that's more like it, I think. Oh well, you can't help these things. But all the same, I think everyone in here, right? Yeah. I saw the other inspector guy outside. There he is. Okay. I was wondering if I was gonna have to search for him.
Also, you reached the 2-hour mark.
Yeah. This is actually the end. Oh wait, hold on a second. I forgot to read all that. I got to this first, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think I read that. Anyway, Lady Gerilda is dissatisfied with the vase until Godbert expectedly arrived and reveals that he was the one who reconstructed it. In fact, this fact, coupled with the knowledge that he, member of the syndicate, is also Hildebrand's father, is enough to convince the noblewoman to grant the inspector permission to assist in Bradian's investigation. Not only is Inspector Hildebrand unaware of his father's recent rise to power, he is also completely oblivious to how he personally benefited from it, as he simply states that you must review the facts of the case with expected priority. Right, so. So, kinda Nepo right there, but Nepo as a force for good. Who would have thunk it? Anyway, let's go ahead. Why are you still here? Oh, okay. I was wondering that. I'm sure he wasn't talking to the hero of Eorzea, but yeah, I was still able to. Allow me to elucidate. Lady Gerilda has asked that we assist with the investigation. Now kindly share with us all your information. Fine. Our plans have advanced to a stage that even you couldn't ruin them anyway. I commissioned several reproductions of the Treaty Blade through a merchant named Jojonpa, who traffics in counterfeit peaks. These blades have been delivered to the observatorium, where they are being distributed amongst Lady Gerilda's sellsword. Once I give the order, they will transport them via alternate routes to Vesper. Oh, I think I get it. You're hiring the real transport with a. You're hiding the real transport with a bunch of decoys. They're all decoys. The moment the thief strikes, all our forces will converge on this location, including those disguised as small folk along each route. Is that what we're called? Anyway, the real Treaty Blade the real treaty blade will remain in the original owner's vault until the thief has been apprehended. Everything has been accounted for. You are superfluous. That's me. You don't get much super than me. Oh. What does superfluous mean? Mayhap we could use some small folk to watch the roads in and out of the observatorium, assuming you have the capacity to conduct yourself in an unassuming fashion. Fear not, my fellow inspector, for I am a master of disguise. Have you any information regarding the duelist himself? A description? You never thought to ask Humphrey, did you? The thief is said to be a towering brute dressed in red who wields a halberd. A man so garishly dressed should be easy to find in snowy courses. Then I suppose we don't need your help after all, do we? Come or don't, I couldn't care less. Be seeing you. So is there a Mrs. Inspector Brady? Oh, anyway. Let's see. Gilgamesh, pray forgive my lateness. Oh, Greg, my good man. What a pleasure to see you again. We just received new information regarding the weapon thief. Our victim described him as a halberd-wielding brute dressed in red or something. Oh wait, contemplation station. A ridiculous outfit. Oh, okay. What? Good to see sleeping something of his people. Everything about this guy spells out to me that he's from like the East.
Yeah.
You know, where all the ninjas come from. Yeah. A ridiculous outfit. Oh, now I am intrigued. What reason would a warrior have for wearing impractical clothing? No. What are you talking about? It could be like a cultural thing. It could be silly like that. What reason indeed? It is enough to make a gentleman laugh. Assistant, laugh for me. I command you. Okay. Anvil man. Yeah, I was half expecting them to say like, greetings, comrades. I have found my halberd. That damnable demon bird continues to elude me, but no longer. Soon I shall claim my revenge and weapon both. Alright, I guess we're leaving it there for now. The three collectors. Inspector Hildebrand would have you accompany him to courses. And they gave me that. Okay. Oh. Interesting. Let's see if it's still in here. Oh, they cleared out for now. Okay. Just checking. Kind of annoying that the rain started, but at least that's for a reason. Yep. Oh, jeez. I'm gonna be using up perhaps the rest of my letters to get over here. But yeah, well, I guess that's basically where we're gonna leave it for now. I reckon I'm probably gonna be starting that one next week, the run, and probably something else. But for now, though, let's go over to road. I sent my guys out on the mission. They're still gonna be away for right now, so I don't have to worry about that. Let's go over there. Yeah. Just remember to go back to Vesper Bay. Yeah. So, I don't know. I think I'm still probably gonna wind up taking a look at, I don't know. Well, Wang Yue and Ananta to see how they shape up. I'm decidedly more interested in those to see how they go. They're probably still not gonna have like the, you know, tap onto the full potential that I think an urban sandbox could. But it might be interesting to see what they do anyway. But honestly, I don't know. I'm not counting Palworld out just yet. Thinking into how the whole legal thing goes.
Huh.
No, I prefer it to be fully restored. Well, if I had my way. Either that, or exonerated and restored, or for like the modders to catch up and basically restore it as well as they can themselves. Yeah. Oh right. I think I heard somewhere the idea of like widgets. How I guess like crossovers, because we were seeing videos for like crossovers and such. For like what was it? Like the original Mario Kart 64, but you play as Pokemon instead. So I was mindful of like things like crossovers and whatever. I wonder if it's possible. I wonder if Nintendo would ever consider, I don't know, probably not a total like whole spin-off thing, but like, I don't know, special events or special characters in Animal Crossing games, but taken from like Pokemon. So you get Pokemon villagers or something. That would be something. I doubt they would, but they easily could.
Yeah.
Be like, hey, here's a special crossover with Pokemon, or here's a special crossover with Monster Hunter. You know, Monster Villager, and then maybe Star Fox and so on and so. I don't know. That would be something. They could probably easily do it like an entire game, Animal Crossing, but it's Pokemon for like everyone. At the same time, I feel like it's only. I wonder what's the percentage of like Pokemon that could actually translate into Animal.
Huh.
Because easily for every Pikachu and
his clones,
Squirtle or whatever, and yeah, Pikachu clones. There's a Klefki or something.
Yeah.
or what have you. Yeah, so it's hard to say exactly. Oh well. But before I forget, so I was meaning to go over and ask you, what did you think of? Did you hear anything about that one game, X4 Foundations?
Huh, doesn't sound familiar.
Oh, I guess what I'm hearing of it is that it's essentially like I don't know, like the biggest contenders for like a full space sim, but 3D.
Huh.
You know, the factions and the dynamics and whatever, what have you, such. You know.
Yeah, I assume it was that type of game when they said 4X, because that's a kind of strategy sim game.
Yeah, because it's probably like I know there was like a series or whatever that I never really bothered with, but I guess we were working our way up to something like this.
Huh.
I don't know. I don't know. I guess it really comes down to will my computer even be able to handle it. Who could say? Oh well. But yeah. I'm still holding out for like something. So I'll see if like maybe it's on the sale or something. But I never bothered with the series before, so I don't know what to expect really.
Oh, okay.
But let's go ahead and take a look. I'm still holding out hope that in the future, because of games of like Pulsar Lost Colony and this upcoming game Jump Ship, it could open the the way into like you know, new types of games, such preferably one of like a 3D FTL sort of, could be multiplayer, what have you, but that function much like maybe like they have your own fleet or something, or maybe that you have like one ship, but it functions a lot like the capital ships in AFF. Like, okay, wait, what was it? I need you to go ahead and sort it out. So if somebody go out there, take the squads, and go into the hangar and deploy with your fighter or mech or whatever, and help us out or something. And it's all that the players control in a fully realized 3D environment.
Yeah, the closest I could think of would be that I think it was Executive Assault, where you're the strategist for the battle, but I don't think it actually extends to that type of dealing with other cultures like a 4X game would.
Yeah. Oh yeah, well I don't need it to be like the whole the whole space thing.
Okay.
I could easily just like deal with or settle for the what was it? Point-based navigation.
Yeah.
That games that tend towards the roguelite side of things. Choose where you go. This point or this point. Just make it that simple.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh well. Oh yeah, that's mostly what we're thinking of right now. Anyway, to pick up for where we're leaving off the stream at though, it seems like it seems like the next the continuation of the Inspector series or Gentlemanly Inspector series is actually here and now, and we're getting into the next leg of the series essentially.
Oh, okay.
We're closing in on the duelist. He might be right under our nose or something. and yeah, we're checking out this latest case in that series. We had to, I don't know, change the fate and entire destiny of an entire piece of pottery in order to get into this investigation. We'll see where that leads. Probably next time. But that'll be next week at around the same time. For next Friday, you could go ahead and expect us to, in all likelihood, be in a position to play more of God Eater Rage Burst. Yeah. And we started that last week, and we're due to continue it probably this week, in all likelihood. So. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what to expect. We're still in the early game, and we're probably set to stay in the early game for like a good while now, until things pick up. What have you? I don't know what to expect. They already took away our our Predator styles from the last game.
Yeah.
I don't even know if what they have to replace it with will compare. I guess. I'm debating whether or not to go and name my character Eric to carry on his spirit. But I don't know. I couldn't say. But anyway, I wonder if anybody's actually gonna die at all. Probably not. But
oh right. Because this time they specifically said there's only 4 people in that train thing.
Yeah. I guess so. In the first game, it feels like we were the newest recruits into like an already established place, so like they were already a close-knit group of guys together, and we were just like the latest additions. This one, it seems like we're very close to the beginning of a group forming, I guess.
Yeah.
Damn yo. What can I assume? I don't know. Hey, the whole talk about taunting us as the new Blood Brothers to be essentially the latest Ubermensch, I guess, the hot thing right now. Makes me feel like we could very easily come into conflict with like other groups.
Oh yeah. Especially since we're traveling around.
Yeah. You think there probably would be a treaty or some sort of documentation, a declaration of some sort, written down and apparent for all to see that this is what the win conditions of Fenrir look like, and this is such that we all adopt. and
Yeah.
and yeah, no, do not infringe upon this or something. It feels like we're in the Wild West of like, oh no, we represent what the future of this organization is. We will carry humanity into the future. What does that mean exactly? Who knows? Oh well. But yeah, we'll see about that next time. So hope you look forward to that. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll have you. Oh yeah, also Lulu is a honorary Manderville man. And yeah, we'll see what the Manderville man can next week. So hope you look forward to that. Hopefully we see you then, and until we do, hope you have a good one. So goodbye.
Bye.
Ooh.